There is something happening around your life that you cannot see with your natural eyes. The Bible does not present angels as fairy tales or decorative figures on Christmas cards. It presents them as real, active, commissioned servants of the Most High God, sent on specific assignments, to specific people, at specific moments in their lives. Hebrews chapter 1, verse 14 asks this question: Are not all angels ministering spirits sent to serve those who will inherit salvation? Ministering spirits, sent to serve. That language is active, present tense, ongoing, which means right now, as you watch this, the possibility that God has stationed angelic protection around your life is not a stretch of faith. It is a biblical reality. Today we are looking at 3 specific signs that suggest God has already sent an angel to watch over you. Hold these against your own life as we go through them, because I believe before this video ends, you are going to remember a moment that you previously had no category for. Let us go. Sign number 1. You experienced an unexplained peace in the middle of a crisis. This is not the peace that comes from a problem being solved. This is something stranger and more specific than that. You were in the middle of something hard. The situation had not changed. The diagnosis was still on the table. The relationship was still broken. The finances were still impossible. And yet something shifted inside you. A stillness arrived that had no business being there. A calm you could not manufacture and could not explain. Paul describes it in Philippians 4 as a peace that surpasses all understanding. It goes beyond what the mind can account for. It arrives from outside of you. In the Garden of Gethsemane, the night before the crucifixion, Jesus was in the deepest agony any human being has ever experienced. And in that moment, not after it, an angel appeared from heaven and strengthened him, not to remove the cup, but to carry him through it. That is what angelic ministry looks like. It does not always remove the trial. It sustains you inside of it. Have you ever been in a season where you genuinely should not have been okay, and yet you were? That steadiness was not simply your personality. That was heaven responding to a person whom God had not abandoned. Psalm 91, verse 11. He will command his angels concerning you, to guard you in all your ways. You were not left alone in that moment. You were held. Sign number 2. You received a sudden warning or an unexpected redirection. You were about to do something, take a route, make a decision, sign an agreement, and something stopped you. Not a dramatic voice, just a check. A hesitation, an unease in your spirit strong enough that you paused. And because you paused, something happened differently than it would have. The Hebrew word for angel literally means messenger, one sent with a communication. And that communication does not always arrive as an audible word. It arrives as a prompting, an impression, an interruption to your intended path. The job offer that fell through, the relationship that ended before it began. The delay that frustrated you that turned out to be the exact thing that kept you out of the wrong place at the wrong time. God works in redirections, and his angels carry the messages that produce them. Sign number 3. The right person showed up at exactly the right moment. You were at your lowest. You had reached the end of what you could carry alone. And then someone appeared with exactly what you needed. Not what you asked for, what you actually needed. And sometimes, they were gone as quickly as they came. Hebrews 13:2. Do not forget to show hospitality to strangers, for by so doing, some people have shown hospitality to angels without knowing it. Without knowing it. Stop calling these moments coincidence. Start calling them what they are. Provision. Protection. The active involvement of a God who sees you, who knows what you need before you ask, and who sends help in the form that will reach you most effectively. Psalm 34, verse 7. The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him and delivers them. Encamps. That is a military word. Stationed. Surrounding you with intention and authority. You are not watched over casually. You are surrounded by commissioned, God-directed beings who answer to a king who is completely, personally, and permanently invested in your life. That is who is watching over you. Walk in that today. If this teaching blessed you, drop amen in the comments, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for new teachings every week. Someone in your circle needs to hear this right now.